Hi and welcome back, awesome creatives. I just want to take a little time ahead of the next activity to remind you to make the moment a romantic one, romancing yourself with maybe a little wine or tea. And of course, make sure you have your incense, your candle, your inspiration from nature, whether it be a leaf or a stone. And I brought this along because we're going to use this, your prompt jar. I just picked out free. Free what? I don't know, but I'm going to check that out in the next activity. So guys, from my prompt jar where I keep all of my inspiration, notes, ideas, little bits of poetry and word, I picked out free. I'm going to use that word today to do our mixed media project. And of course, it's all free. Everybody is having a time of their life in their own way. Free. And now guys, using the word free, we're going to do the mixed media activity and see what comes up for us. Mixed media is using different media, markers, pencils, paints, whatever you have. Maybe 2 or 3 it would be sufficient, and you're going to combine that on one surface to explore and come up with that amazing creation today. Here's a happy accident. Yesterday when I was pouring and showing how to do that activity, the paint leaked through on several pages, but this page was particularly spectacular for me, and I actually started embellishing it with more paint, but I'm going to use this page today to continue. And so you might have had that experience. If not, you know how to pour paint, right? So if you want to use that technique to explore today, wonderful, go ahead. So I'm going to be using, for the project, I'm going to be using paint, I'm going to be using markers, some paper that I painted some time ago, you know, testing out different brush strokes. Maybe I'll reappropriate this mandala. And oh yeah, guess what? The paper towel I used yesterday when I was mopping up the paint, I've saved it. As I told you guys, you should save yours. I hope you did. So I'm going to be using that somewhere along the way. I really don't know where this is taking me. I just know I'm mixing media and I'm using the prompt free. So now I've chosen my almost favorite color, purple. And I'm just going to write the word free. And just feeling into the word, just meditating on the word to just make sure that I capture that spirit that free suggests to me. So you can do it 1 time, 2 times, you can fill the page with it, you can make your colors strong and bold, it's all up to you. But I'm establishing the word free and feeling into it right now. Process we're exploring different media, so I'm using now the marker to add to what I just did a while ago. And remember, we don't want to know where we're going, you know, we have the prompts, and so we want to work with the prompts in order to really just motivate us, but we're not going to be tied to it. We're going to use the markers to and the media to give us that freedom. What else goes with freedom? Some of those nice marks that we made on Monday. Some of you had some really awesome, vibrant, interesting marks, lines. Oh, this Sharpie looks like it's running out. No problem. Oh, okay, no, not so bad. Oh, I didn't mean to do that heart, but it just came up. Okay, I'm gonna keep using the Sharpie marker and come up with some other lines that express free. I'm gonna use the paper towel, and I'm opening it up to get just one layer. This was a paper towel from yesterday, and so I want to use this. Some of you might have tissue, and you could use just, you know, colored tissue to do this as well, which would be kind of fun. So you're going to need for that, you're going to need your diluted glue, and of course your colored tissue, or that previously painted paper that you had from yesterday. I know some of you might be thinking, oh, but you're covering the word free. That's okay. We're embedding the spirit of free in the piece. So I'm just welcoming what comes. All right, so I told you the word is free for me, and it's taken me into so many avenues. I've found some bubble wrap, and I'm going to use that to do a little stamping. I'm going to put some yellow paint on, and I am going to put a big old stamp here. Let's see what happens. So coat in the bubble wrap. If you don't have bubble wrap, anything that would have some texture, you know, maybe some textured fabric. And that's my stamp with my bubble wrap right there. And another stamp right there. So I'm texturing the paper now, and I'm getting the layers. And the free is sort of disappearing, but remember, it's embedded. It's underneath there, so it's pulsating and vibrating and in this image. So on this exploration adventure, anything that you can grab to help you make marks and develop your idea, it's just fair game. So I'm still going to be working with some paint, but I'm going to be working with this card now. I'm going to put a little blob of paint on the side here, and I'm going to use the card to drag the paint along. And as I drag it along, you see how it's getting transparent, like, and I drag it along here again and get another line. And I'm going to put some more on and do one over here. Probably need more paint. So let me just put another little blob of paint up here. And drag one more time. Yeah, I like that transparency. It adds texture, and it adds dimension as well. And we'll just push that along again. Hit there. And one last time. Awesome! Woohoo! I decided I want to put a little bit of black in this. And I know what you're saying. Whoa, Denise, a lot of things going on. It feels like chaos. But you know what? We want to embrace chaos, because chaos is just a signal that, you know, so many creative ideas are trying to be birthed at the same time. So let's go with it. I'm going to use whatever I see around me. And I'm just going to use the rim of this cup to make some circles, making the marks with the rim of the cup. I like circles. I'm using some of my pre-painted paper as well and pasting it in, and yeah, you can do that too. I think that's a good spot for it right here. Yeah. With the card, no. So it's not really, as an old driver's license. Then I'm gonna use the fork to just make some marks in that. Remember, my word is free. I don't know, yours is was gonna be a different word, so you mightn't be as crazy as as I'm doing here. So my word was free, so I'm just gonna try something here with this fork. Remember, we're embracing all our adventures that we were scared to try, you know. So the fork and the old driver's license, all of that is fair game. One last thing, I put on a string running across here, and I put some tissue over it, colored tissue that I painted. And I think that this now embodies the word free. I feel free, it looks free, and woo, freedom. There you have it, guys. The word motivating the medium, motivating the mood. And when you do yours, as I said, it's going to be different. But mine was free, and boy, I was really inhabiting that word, and I think that I'm actually going to continue even after we're done. So until tomorrow, guys, just live out loud, live in color, and live creative.